Hey, good afternoon. My name is Nelene with Nelene GIbbs Real Estate. I am the broker and owner of a real estate firm here in Chesapeake, Virginia, and we are excited about the potential and the opportunity to join house hunters. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience working with Jason and Kelly Bayer. They are a super awesome couple. I have known them for probably 4 or 5 years through another friend. And we just kind of reconnected when I moved to Chesapeake about a year ago. So we started talking, and Jason and Kelly have been married for 20 years and have never owned a home. Well, for me, that was just like not an option. I told them, I said, look, 2018 has got to be your year that you buy a house because you're paying a mortgage. You're just paying someone else's mortgage. So let's make it happen for you. So you guys can have your own place. You can build some wealth and have a wonderful home for your family. So they were kind of concerned. They were thinking that they couldn't get qualified. So I got them in with the lender and we were able to their surprise, get them pre-approved. Their budget was a little tight, so we started looking here in Chesapeake, not having a whole lot of luck finding anything that they liked. They were interested in something pretty much either new or move-in ready. They wanted an open kitchen to the living room, dining room area so they could do a lot of entertaining. They like to entertain. And we were finding some properties in their price point, but they all needed work. And Jason is, I think I can honestly say, not the handyman type. So that was kind of out of the question. Well, I also happen to be a real estate broker in North Carolina, which you say North Carolina and Virginia, we are on the border. So North Carolina is only about 10 minutes from where we are right here in Chesapeake. So I said, hey, what about the option of going to North Carolina? I know there's a lot of new construction down there. I know we can probably get a little bit more for our money. Real estate taxes are a little bit better, so what's the chances? Well, Jason immediately was like, oh, no way. I am not going to North Carolina. I am a city boy, and I am not going down there and living in the country. Well, it's not really country, anyway. So I said, well, let's at least look at the options. Let's talk to Kelly and see what she thinks. So I talked to Kelly, independent of Jason, and she's like, you know what, I think that might be an option. Let's at least look. So my experience with them has been trying to pull them together, get them on the same page. So anyway, we got them approved, kind of backing up a little bit. And I called Jason. I said, okay, look, we've got you guys approved. We haven't found anything in Chesapeake, so come on over, hop in the car. We are going to North Carolina. Well, he was like a little kid throwing a fit. I am not moving down there. I've got to be 5 minutes from the Walmart, and I don't want to be more than 10 minutes from Target. Well, guess what? We can get you 15 minutes from there. How about that? You want to be 15 minutes from Target, 15 minutes from Walmart, we can get you there and get you a lot more house and get you what you're looking for. So he reluctantly got in the car, went down. We walk into a gorgeous model home. And the guy who says, I'm not living in North Carolina, falls in love. He's like, oh my gosh, look at this. You mean we get double ovens? You mean we get granite countertops? We get all hardwood floors, and we get knocked down plaster, and we get to pick out our paint color? Oh my gosh, he was so excited. So we came back. I did a little research, found out we could absolutely push their budget to this new construction house in a little town. It's called Moyock, North Carolina, about 15 minutes south of Chesapeake. So we go actually the very next day, and I called the site agent and I said, hey, we're going to be there. What time do you open? She said, we open 11 o'clock. We'll be in. So we go down, we write a contract for new construction, and this couple is beyond thrilled. Oh, my puppy is barking. Hold on, buddy. You just got to wait a minute. So anyway, challenges, number one, we're getting them to understand and realize that they could buy a house. That I think there's so many people out there in the market, or not even in the market today, that don't realize that they can buy. They just haven't pursued it. And I said, why didn't you think you could buy? He said, well, we just never had any idea we could. So that was one challenge, was number one, getting them to understand they could buy. And then the second challenge was, do you want to live in North Carolina or do you want to live in Virginia? And if you live in Virginia, you're going to get less house. You're going to get something that needs a little bit more work, whereas we can go 15 minutes across the border into North Carolina and get brand new construction. So that was a challenge that I worked through, and basically just kind of encouraged them and almost told them, come get in my car. We are going to North Carolina, and you're going to look at this house. So anyway, that worked out really well. And part of my strategy was just to be encouraging, to say, hey, look, guys, let's give it a shot. Let's go look. Let's try it. We had looked at a lot of junk. You know, we went out and looked at a lot of houses in Chesapeake that within their budget needed some work, or they had carpet that was really dingy. They didn't have hardwood floors. They didn't have new kitchens. And they would have spent almost the same amount of money as we were able to spend 15 minutes south. But of course, now we've got the city guy who's now going to the country, and he's all stressed out about it. But I think in the end, it worked out really well. So now they have been so excited. Kelly is thrilled. Jason has come around, and we go down about once a week and look at their new construction, and he just is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Is this really mine? Is that really my stainless stove? Is that my stainless steel refrigerator? Is that my stainless steel stove? Do I really have granite countertops? And I'm like, yeah, see, this is all yours. You just needed to open your mind a little bit and explore some different options. So we feel like they have a great story. They're a super, super awesome couple. They are full of energy. And when we all three get together, we just laugh. We have a great time. We have become friends throughout this transaction, have become really close friends. And I'm just beyond thrilled for them. And I think their story would be really sweet. They're 20 years married, have never owned a home. They've got teenage kids, and this is just going to be such a grand opportunity for them. And I think such a great story for HGTV to share. If you guys decide to choose us, we would love it. And we hope to hear back from you positively, hopefully pretty soon. If I can provide additional information or help you out at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Thanks. Have a great day.